Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with Tackled Solutions. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about this new kind of setup and angle. But let's go ahead and get right to it to answer the very simple question. As of right now, on my Tesla position alone, I am down over $6,000 on the open. Right now, I have 100 shares open. I just reduced it from 150 to 100 shares. Let me make this super simple. There is no question that not just for Tesla, Tesla is one of many stocks that sold off today. But the overall market aggressively sold off, and this should not come as a surprise. Look at your previous performance for the past month. Everyone just continued to ask me, Ricky, why don't you no longer trade SQs and TQs anymore? Why are you only focusing on Tesla? Tesla was killing it from its addition, or the talk of its addition from the S&P 500. It went from $408 a share all the way up to $450, leading up to, over $600. So does it surprise me that Tesla pulled back? No, every single video that I've made for the past 2.5 weeks has been anticipating a pullback. Am I saying that I wasn't going to continue to day trade Tesla and take advantage of its bullish momentum? Of course not. It makes sense, right? It makes sense that so many people were so focused on that momentum. But let's be honest, guys, this red day is long overdue. Should it have been this big? No. Did I make a couple of mistakes today? 100%. Could I have done a better job with my position size? 100%. Our goal as traders are not to be perfect, but to work towards becoming as perfect as possible. And there were a lot of mistakes and a lot of lessons learned that I experienced today. And I can almost guess that this is something that you experienced as well. And what I simply want to say is, although mine might be a $6,000 loss, me trading with over $100,000, yeah, it sucks because of the dollar amount that I have in a position. But you also have to take into consideration people that have $1,000, right, invested, or people that have over $1 million. I'm sure you guys follow some people that have very heavy positions that love updating you when Tesla is up over 65% on the past month, but when it drops significantly or it drops over 6% within one day, they're nowhere to be found. All the Tesla to the Mars people, very quiet today. You guys know from the very beginning, I've tried to be as open-minded about both sides. I continue to update you guys on my green days and talking about, my position size, how much money I made on Tesla. But every single day, I try to do my part reminding you that, hey, this is a stock that's overbought. This is why I'm only holding a smaller position size overnight. Why? Because of days like this where it can pull back. And let's be honest, looking at it on the 180-day chart, right now it's testing a support level at $600, but the SMA line is far below that. It has a lot of margin to give back. And all I want to share with you is, for long-term investors, this should not change your plan. The approach that I was taking is I had 50 shares that was going long on Tesla, the rest were day trades. I messed up on my day trades, but the overall direction was poor, so it makes sense on why I had a red day. I could have done better, no question about it, but it makes sense because, again, my 50 shares were always invested. And one of the things that I really want to make sure I highlight throughout this video is if you're an investor in Tesla, today should not affect you as you're in it for the long haul. We've talked about it so many times before, and trust me, it's much easier said than done, even if I only kept 50 shares. But it is so important to watch that position size and to take into consideration that these pullbacks are bound to happen. And if you're invested, then these pullbacks only mean that you can buy more for a better deal, especially if your intention is going long. That's your intent. You can't really think that something's going to upturn without pulling back. So don't let one bad day out of 20 consecutive plus green days bring you down. Just like you benefited from the news that was released when it gapped up over 10% when it was being added to the S&P 500, you also have to tolerate these red days. And that's just investing in general, right? So if you're an investor, I really only view this as a better dip buy opportunity if that was your initial intention. Now I want to talk to my day traders. And again, feel free to share your comments down below. If you're a day trader, one of the things that I've been highlighting every single day, just for all of you guys, and I've been getting a bunch of stuff, a bunch of comments from investors thinking that I'm talking to them. It was very simple that I was, very clear that I wasn't talking to investors. It was very clear that I was talking to traders. Tesla has been overbought as it's consistently been very bullish for the past 20 to 30 days. No question about it. And you're surprised that after gaining over 60% in the past month, that it drops 6%. It drops 10% of what it's gained in the past month. Does that really surprise you? We could have done a better job managing our risk. We could have done a better job watching our position size. We could have done a better job holding a smaller position size overnight because of how overbought it was. And this just is, again, a tough pill to swallow, but it's a lesson learned. If you're a day trader, you have different intentions than an investor. You need to do a more proper job managing your risk. And like we've said so many times before, it is so much easier, not easy, but it's so much easier to make money when the overall direction is in your favor. And today, it was very clear that as soon as the market opened, not just Tesla, but /NQ. If you're part of the Learn, Plan, Profit live trading session, what's one of the first things that I said within the first 5 to 10 minutes of us trading live? It looks like it's going to be an SQ's day. SQQQ, type in that ticker symbol in your brokerage and see how it performed today. Market was selling off. Tesla was selling off. Everything was selling off except for my GPS position, right? So GPS did pretty well today, and if I'm not mistaken, BBY. Only those two positions of mine did well today, and they didn't even do very, very good. They were up 1 or 2%. But it's so funny to me that like people are so loud when they're making money, but so quiet because they can't tolerate a loss. That's part of the game. If you can't manage the red days, you have not earned the green days. And that's the very simple message that I want to leave you with. What could you do better next time? It's not about trying to predict the future. It's not about, well, is Tesla going to recover? Big picture, would it surprise me that Tesla recovers? Of course not. Do I think Tesla can continue to pull back? Of course. Only time will tell. I've been taking Tesla for the past 15 days, day by day. I do keep a small position size overnight, just like I've said in every single video, 50 shares. But I have been doing my part in trying to manage my risk by day trading Tesla with the remaining 150, right? So 100 to 150 shares is what I day trade with. 50 shares is what I hold overnight. I've been benefiting from it for the past 30 days. I've had $6,000 days 2 times in 1 week at a $20,000 week. Am I really going to think that the overall market's against me? Am I going to think that it's the end of the world because today did not play out according to plan? Today was long overdue, and let's be honest. We can do a better job managing our risk, we can do a better job managing our position size, and we can do a better job thinking that, Tesla's invincible. Today's a perfect example. So whatever stock it is that you ever plan to go long on, if that's your initial intention, these pullbacks are healthy and should only encourage you to buy more, right? That's your actual intention. You're investing long term. One day, big picture, grand scheme of things, not an issue. If your intention was to day trade, do a better job managing your risk, do a better job focusing on direction, and do a better job watching your position size. And the last thing that I want to leave you with is how you're feeling right now. You might feel like you want to give up, whatever the case might be. I have one simple tip that I want to give you. I want you to write down, not the mistakes that you made. Everyone can write down the mistakes that they made. Position size, risk management, right? Overall direction. I'm sure one of those 3 are something that led to, your loss today. I want you to write down how you feel. I want you to write down how much money you lost and how that made you feel. Because next time that you want to buy the dip on something when it's consistently selling off, next time that you want to buy something aggressively because it's not going according to plan, next time you want to bag hold something aggressively overnight when it's super overbought because it didn't go according to plan, I want you to go back to this little piece of paper that you're going to be writing on, and I can almost guarantee you less than 5% of you watching this video will do this, because it takes initiative, it takes discipline, and it takes structure. And in such a free market, this is why people fail. If you're someone that actually wants to learn from your mistakes and make progress, then learn from it. It's the very simple things in life that people tend to overcomplicate. Like we said in the beginning of this video, there's no such thing as a perfect trader. Loss is inevitable. It's bound to happen. All we can simply do is manage it. This is not your 9-to-5 job. Just because you input a certain amount of hours does not earn you a direct output of pay. You don't deserve anything in this market. Everything is earned. And we can always get better. So for those that do want to take initiative, I would encourage you to simply write down how it is that you feel, and what you plan to do next time to not put yourself in this same exact position. And trust me, it's going to happen again. You're going to have another red day. But I just want you to always have something to refer back to so you make small progress. Maybe lose 1% less. And again, over time, consistently, you'll slowly become a better version of yourself. So again, like we say, do something today that your future self can thank you for. And I think that this is all something that can get us one step closer to our overall goal. And if you agree, make sure to drop a thumbs up. I really do appreciate your guys' time. If you guys have any comments of where you think Tesla's going to go or how you feel today, comment that down below. But I just wanted to make sure that you guys understand that you're not alone when it comes down to these red days. You know, we all have them. We've been benefiting from Tesla for the past 30 days of its consistent bullish momentum. This is one day. It's not the end of the world, and it's part of this game that we partake in. We can simply do a better job managing it. Make sure to stay connected. Our first link down below is our free Facebook group. If you guys haven't stayed connected, we run the largest Facebook group in the world for those who trade in the stock market, and it's absolutely free. And again, that's that first link down below. If you guys want to watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow, one of the things that our Learn Plan Profit group was talking about today is because so many stocks sold off today, this only presents a better buy opportunity potentially for tomorrow if we begin to get indication of a reversal. So I'm really excited for tomorrow's live trading session. And if you want to join us, click the second link down below. Until next time, continue working hard, continue following dreams, let your passion be what drives your success. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.